I want us to listen to Bonny Khalwale, Kakamega Senator, and the government's chief whip in the Senate. Khalwale's remarks are going to inform the basis of our analysis right now.
Ruto, Mheshimiwa Rais, I want to tell you today from Kakamega, watu wenye umepatia kazi wamekuingiza kona mbaya sana. Mtu ambaye anaitwa Minister for Trade, mtu ambaye anaitwa waziri wa energy, na mtu ambaye anaitwa your economic advisors, lazima watuambie sisi wa Kenya, what did they mean? Loba bola bakulanga makure from government to government, then things are worse. You suck these people when you pay ya makura yekalushe hase. I was elected in this country of Kenya to serve the poor. I don't care whether the rich people find petrol rich expensive, but I care vana boda nabaka yokutuka makura mupijabi. President Ruto, suck these people, otherwise serikali yako sasa at a small function like this inaanza kukaa kama iko na sura mbaya. Kweli urongo?
That's Bonny Khalwale. And keenly listening to Bonny Khalwale, Khalwale is not being direct. He's trying to beat about the bush. Instead of hitting the nail on the head, he's trying to find some excuses that, is this minister or this minister. Khalwale should be bold enough to tell William Ruto on his face that, Mr. President, you have failed. Do Kenyans justice by resigning. Bonny Khalwale should be brave enough to tell William Ruto that. I want us to dig deep into those remarks for Kenyans to understand what they mean politically. But before we do that, let's also listen to Kakamega Deputy Governor Ayub Savula.
Yenyewe mimi sasa naumia, mimi nasema muendelee kuumia pole pole, kwa sababu Mungu mnasikia na wapatia direction tuende hivi. Sasa tunaenda kwa Ruto, nenda kwa Ruto. Embe nyinyi mnapotea barabara, hamsikii. Sasa hata sasa una shilingi hata 50 kwa mfuko kweli? Muendelee kuumia pole pole. Ndio mwe mkisikia chenye na
Yes. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? The first thing coming out clearly, those remarks by Bonny Khalwale confirms that his association with William Ruto is doing him a lot of harm on the ground. So Bonny Khalwale is cleverly trying to disassociate himself from the failures of Kenya Kwanza government. He's trying to create this impression that he cares about the hustlers, the lowly in the society. That's what Bonny Khalwale is trying to do. He's trying to create that impression. And it's actually true that he can convince some Kenyans who are still politically ignorant into believing that Bonny Khalwale cares about them. The truth of the matter, Bonny Khalwale does not care about the so-called hustlers. As long as Bonny Khalwale still supports Ruto's government, as long as Bonny Khalwale supported the Finance Bill 2023, he doesn't care about the hustlers. So he should actually stop pretending, and he should also stop lying to the poor. He's part of the problem. And that's something Kenyans should actually know. Any leader supporting Kenya Kwanza government, that's a leader who is part of the oppressive regime. In fact, they are the ones manuring the impunity. They are the ones giving William Ruto the powers even to be more rogue. So Bonny Khalwale should not lie to Kenyans. Something also coming out very clearly. It's a fact, and this is something I keep on repeating in almost all my videos. This government has failed. The government itself is admitting it has failed. I fail to understand now, who are these Kenyans or who are these leaders now telling us that we give the government time, it's going to deliver. The government itself is failing. David did confirm that. Moses Kuria confirmed that. Bonny Khalwale has confirmed that. So this is a government that even itself is admitting it has failed. And that's why I'm tempted to make this conclusion, that this is a government that has failed. Listening to Ayub Savula, Savula is also just exposing the kind of political ignorance amongst Kenyans. And it's very unfortunate that even as I talk, some ignorant Kenyans are still confused. They can't see it clearly that this is a government that has failed. Some are still in between. Political ignorance. That's what Ayub Savula is trying to expose. And the sentiments by Ayub Savula and Bonny Khalwale have got this potential of actually making William Ruto weaker on the ground. In that even if somebody wanted to support Ruto's government, the person can have a second thought. Those are just signs that Ruto's government, as time goes by, is most definitely getting more and more unpopular amongst Kenyans. And in the coming days, I'm seeing a very high possibility where Kenya Kwanza leaders, especially those in opposition strongholds, they'll be disassociating themselves from William Ruto's failures, the failures of the government. They'll be trying to portray themselves as if they are not part of the mess. That's something Kenyans should know in advance and plan on how to deal with such leaders. Kenyans should not allow them, though the leaders, Kenyans should not allow them to continue cheating them. And for those who saw what happened in Bondo, where Gideon Ochanda, as he was trying to explain to his constituents why he has been working with the government, he was badly heckled and almost forced out of that event. That's what Kenyans should do to the likes of Bonny Khalwale. As long as Kenyans are still entertaining them, they support Finance Bill 2023. After 1 month, Kenyans have forgotten, they come with another lie. Let it be simple and plain. Any leader supporting this government, Kenyans should reject those leaders, irrespective of whether that leader is your father, whichever. Kenyans should reject those leaders. Those are the real enemies of the people. Those are the leaders giving William Ruto the powers to continue oppressing Kenyans. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But before I stop, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like, and to any other person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you.
Petroli natoka Puto minakuja. Inatoka Puto minakuja. Petroli natoka Puto minakuja. Diesel natoka Puto minakuja. Yaani mambo yanatoka Puto minakuja. Kwenda kwa mkono. Hapo unasemaje? Ati unasemaje? Salala. Mambo ni Puto unakuja hapa. Ati natoka chini na bila? Unatoka una?